After the Quinin S testing lab was discovered during World War I, local scientists listened to the audio files left there by a currently faceless Dr. Howard Brown. After going through all the files, the scientists discovered that the monster that was responsible for all of the deaths in the lab, only known as Subject C, had escaped from the lab soon after the doctor had been killed. Wanting to capture the monster, as there was a great chance it was still alive, a group of paranormal investigators, British soldiers, and field scientists went on an expedition to find the beast, Subject C. On all the people taking part in this expedition, a dagger, pistol, canteen of water, and 10 meters of rope were loaded into a backpack. One of the field scientists, Daniel Granda, kept a journal of the events along the trip. October 12th, 1917, 1504 hours. If you find this journal, chances are that the expedition to find Subject C was a success, and this journal may be in a museum. But I'm getting ahead of myself. My name is Daniel Granda. I am a field scientist, along those chosen to take part in this expedition to find Subject C. The beast escaped from the medicine testing lab many years ago. One of the paranormal investigators, Dr. Yurik Siglov, has tracked its movements down to one singular location, the Tiberden Wood Pine Forest in Ireland. As I write this, we are taking military planes to the forest. We plan to split into 2 groups, each with 3 field scientists, 2 paranormal investigators, and 5 soldiers. I am in Team Beta with Dr. Siglov. Our group is to secure the southern end of the forest to find Subject C. October 13th, 1917, 941 hours. Yesterday's expedition went considerably well, although it has led us to almost nowhere. In an entire 6-hour search, we did not catch a single glimpse of the beast. However, the day was not a complete loss. One of the trees in the forest had 4 large scratches on it, each secreting some black matter. Could it be sludge or even a form of cytoplasm? We didn't dare touch it, but Dr. Siglov collected a sample in a bottle for future study. We haven't yet heard from Team Alpha. I assume they haven't found anything either. October 15th, 1917, 1827 hours. We had once again found these scratch marks on even more trees yesterday, which would have had overjoyed us. The reason they didn't is because one of the soldiers went missing in the wee hours of the morning. We devoted yesterday's search to finding Subject C, and today to finding the soldier. A gunny Sergeant Jonathan Hitchcock. We were not pleased with what we have found. At about 1730 hours, we found a man-made clearing in the forest. The trees looked as if they had all been freshly cut down, and they had the same substance as the scratched trees. Most unsettling, we had found the gunnery sergeant's corpse cut into 5 even pieces, with clothing and skin removed. This is eerily similar to what we had found had happened to the soldiers in the lab. Upon closer examination of the body, we had found the pistol completely unloaded and the barrel warm. His dagger was also out. It appears he had put up a fight. Oddest of all, his canteen was filled with a black substance similar to blood. The same thing we found on the trees. No doubt, this is the work of Subject C. October 16th, 1917, 1154 hours. We lost 2 of them this time. One soldier, whose name eludes me at the moment, and a paranormal investigator, Dr. Nathan Radley. His father was one of the soldiers who had supervised the Quinine S testing project many years ago. We didn't inform him that it wasn't the beast that killed his father, only a bullet. This time, we found another clearing made by Subject C, this time with 2 corpses. The soldier's was almost untouched. His throat and wrists were slit by Nathan's dagger. It appeared that soon afterwards, the beast attacked Nathan, as only his bloody dagger was taken out. His backpack was stolen, and his clothing and skin were removed, unlike the soldier's corpse. Once again, the canteen was filled with beast blood, as I have come to naming the black cytoplasmic substance. October 17th, 1917. There are only 4 of us left. The remaining soldiers were taken this time. We found another clearing made by the beast, the 2 corpses in the same state as the soldier of yesterday. The third one was in the usual condition, sliced into 5 pieces, clothing and skin removed, and the canteen filled with beast blood. My guess was that one of the soldiers was made to kill another, and the 2 remaining were made to fight to his death. It's a wild guess, but Dr. Siglov thinks I'm spot on. October 18th, 1917. I was right. I was right. I was right. I was taken by Subject C today, along with the rest of Team Beta. Upon waking, I was told by a stony voice, "Kill the doctor. Eric must die first. He has something of mine." I complied, not wanting any trouble from the thing. Dr. Brown was absolutely right in his proportions. He was 3 meters tall and had 4 large claws. The dark aura note wasn't exaggerated either. I stabbed Dr. Siglov in the temple. I assumed this would mean a quick death. I was correct. I don't even think he woke up. I was ordered to shoot the other 2 next, both of them in the stomach first, and then the foot. I woke them both up, but strangely, only after I had fired the final bullet. Subject C had told them to fight to the death, and it forced me to watch. I listened, fearing death as my alternative. The battle was fairly quick. They just pulled out their guns and shot each other. It appears that the beast was amused, as he had let me go. October 19th, 1917. I will never see them again. My family, my friends. I am stuck here. I traced my own steps back to the landing zone. What did I find? Nothing. The planes were gone. Now I'm hearing noises. A familiar stony voice saying that these are my final moments. He was right. I don't prefer the name, but I am subject here. At least according to these false notes. That line above is pencil trailing across the paper. It is so difficult to write while being cut into pieces. If you read this, you have been marked. Years after the journal was written, a hiking couple found a small book partially buried in the ground, with a messy "Do not open" scrawled across the front. The couple did not listen, and neither did the police officer that the book was given to. 3 days after the book was opened, after being discovered, all three were found dead, with the bodies cut into 5 pieces in clothing and skin.